Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you're all going okay. Today I'm going to talk to you about bags that you don't know about that you have to get when they come out. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Anyway, basically I always like to look at runway shows and from Chanel or Louis Vuitton or any hot designer, and I like to kind of pick what bags I think will be hot items. So the first collection I'm going to talk about is a collection, it's a menswear collection by Virgil Abloh for Louis Vuitton, and it features a lot of blue clouds, and I think that kind of theme emerges at the end of the show, and I just think that blue clouds print could be quite popular, especially for people who are a fan of Virgil Abloh. And I've never really seen clouds incorporated into, those sorts of clouds incorporated into a design, and I think that the blue is really pretty. The only thing I don't really love about this collection is the cloud font, like the LV in the cloud font. I think it kind of looks a bit strange, but I do like the idea behind it. I saw Gigi Hadid wearing a full outfit from this collection. It looked really cool, so I also think it's kind of unisex. I think if you're gonna buy anything from this collection, maybe go for a smaller bag or an SLG. I think they could probably resell for a lot, but I think some collectors would really love to get their hands on some of those trunk pieces as well. For me, I probably won't get anything from this collection just because it didn't really speak to me, purely just because of that cloud font thing, but I do love the blue kind of gradient. I think that was really pretty. The next collection I'm going to be talking about from Louis Vuitton is by Nicolas Jessie. I don't know how to say his name, but he's the women's wear designer for Louis Vuitton, and that runway show, it was just a recent runway show I watched, and the backdrop was really cool. There were all these people in the crowd dressed in these 18th century costumey kind of things. It's a really cool fashion show, and I saw a lot of kind of vintage looking style bags, like a Keepall, some kind of Hermes kind of looking bags, but there was also a Speedy, and I feel like a lot of the vachetta leather was purposely aged, which I think is really cool. It kind of shows that, vintage pieces still have value and they are still current. And I think that was the whole vibe of that collection, kind of old style meets modern. So yeah, I really liked that collection. One of the bags that I saw on the runway was this little mini, it was kind of like a Noe bag. And I had a little investigation on Instagram, and I think it might be called the Noe purse, and it comes in this canvas print, which I'm not a big fan of. You'll see it. But I think the monogram version is going to be a hit. If you love the Nano Speedy, the Nano, even the Nano Noe, any Nano Louis Vuitton bag, I think this is a must-have. I don't know if it's a permanent style. It probably isn't because it's a runway kind of collection. So I think if you're thinking about getting a Nano Speedy or something, this could be another option. I think it's pretty cute. I also saw it was almost a petite, almost an on-the-go tote. Not really, it was more it kind of reminded me of a Balenciaga phone holder bag. It was called the Petite Sac Plat, and I saw it in a reverse monogram. I think that's really cool as well. And finally, another collection I want to talk about for Louis Vuitton is a collaboration with Nigo, who is I didn't actually know much about him, but I think he founded Bathing Ape, so Bape, which has kind of had a resurgence in the last few years among the sneakerhead community, I feel. But it is very nostalgic, for most of us. Well, for me, I know when I was younger, a lot of kids wore the fake Bape hoodies, the little monkey with all the burgers all over it, and it's really cute. I always wanted one of those. I never bought anything from Bape myself. I did visit the store when I was in Japan, and it was really cute. I get why people love Bape. So, yeah, and Nigo also has another label called Human Made, which I also saw recently when I went to Japan, and believe it's an ethical clothing line. and he's also the creative director for Uniqlo t-shirts, so UT. So yeah, he's very big, I guess he's a big presence in the fashion industry. So for him to collaborate with Louis Vuitton, I think is going to be like quite cool. Had a look at the collection and it is really nice. Like a lot of unisex looking pieces again. It features like on the bags I saw a lot of oversized damier ebene with some more vintage style looking vachetta leather. There's some really cool black hardware and that sort of thing. There's like a really cool Louis Vuitton drip kind of with the monogram happening. Looks kind of like chocolate, like. And then I also saw this like little mini bag with a little turtle on it, which was really cute. Like I was like, ooh. So I think if I was going to get anything from that collection, I'd get that little turtle bag, or I would get this other bag, which I think I did some research. I think it's going to be called the Nano Amazon Messenger. Apparently it's going to retail for like 1,890 US. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've heard. And then, yeah, there's also like a few other like cute looking key rings and that stuff, and the ready to wear looks really cool too. There's a lot of like denim. Yeah, I think if I'm going to buy anything this year, anything else, which I shouldn't be, but if I'm going to, it's probably going to be more Takashi Murakami because I'm still obsessed and I'm just collecting it. So I don't know if I'm going to buy anything new from the newest collections. If I was, I'd probably get something from the Nigo kind of collab. I think that's really cool. Yeah, but I'm still kind of looking for like some rare cherry bags. Like I saw one when I was in Japan with the lizard trim. I can't buy any right now, but they're always on my radar. So yeah, and yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have been okay, and thanks for watching my video. And let me know what you think, if there's anything you're looking for, or anything you've got your eye on, or anything I've mentioned that you're liking the look of. And yeah, hope you all are gonna stay safe